Richard Southern joins us again inside where it is dry. Sorry, Adam.
He did. He looked very moist. We got to bring Adam in and towel him down, I think.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him out
He's
there.
going to need that. Now, you mentioned this just before the break, and I was thinking about it. You don't realize how much you rely on your cell phone until you can't get service. And there are a few places now where you just can't get it.
Like the subway.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but when I'm in the station, sometimes I open some pages so I can read them when I'm in the tunnel.
Yes, and when it's pulling up to a station, you try to refresh as fast as you can.
You got to be quick. You got to be quick. But it might surprise you to learn, Melissa, that the subway tunnels are fully wired for cellular service. There's a company called BAI. They won a contract, a 20-year contract back in 2012 to install all the necessary hardware. It's installed. However, only Freedom Mobile lets its users, I know. So that's why you do see the odd person in the tunnel talking on their phone. They're a Freedom Mobile customer. The big cell phone players, they haven't let their customers use it. Some of them said they wanted to install their own hardware. BIA telling the Globe and Mail that there are no talks with the big cell phone conglomerates so far. So there is a petition, Melissa, that people have started, riders have started, that they're asking people to sign online. And they point out, they say it's a matter of safety. You should be able to use your phone in the tunnel if there's an emergency. They also say commuters, they'll be more productive if they can use their phone down there. But what do you think? Is that maybe the last bastion of, of cell phone free service that we should maybe latch on to and hold on to?
Yeah, maybe embrace it. Enjoy those few minutes where you're not constantly online and talking to someone.
But my Twitter notifications, I need to see what's going on.
I know, I'm pretty stuck on those too. Now, we're in the middle of a federal election campaign, which you would see on your cell phone if you can get on there. And across the pond, they're dealing with Brexit, and of course, there's the White House. And all of this political stuff, it could be making us sick.
Political events, like the Canadian federal election, can take a serious toll on mental health, according to two reports in two separate medical journals, Melissa. People who are already psychologically vulnerable may be particularly at risk for mental episodes when watching political events unfold. The journal BMJ case reports detailed a case out of Britain whereby a middle-aged man with no prior history for this was brought to hospital in an acute psychotic state 3 weeks after the Brexit vote.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, he was confused, agitated, had disorganized speech, heard voices. His wife said he was like this ever since the referendum. He made a full recovery, but doctors said it was linked to the politics. Another report out of the States finds 40% of adults say politics stresses them out. A quarter of Americans say they've lost friends because of it. So this is why, even though I do love politics like I know you do, Melissa, and I'm all into, City Vote 2019.
Of course.
In a way, we're kind of happy when it's all over with, right?
Yeah, and I was just thinking, too, Thanksgiving is coming up, families getting together. Do you put a, no politics talk rule up?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a key, Melissa, for sure.
Yeah, just enjoy the turkey instead. Well, you can't talk to Richard Southern without mentioning robots or aliens at some point. This time it is robots. What's going on?
Absolutely. This is Boston Dynamics, famous, of course, for their impressive but terrifying robots. This is the newest one. His name is Atlas. He's an expert gymnast, believe it or not.
Yes,
the bipedal robot does a handstand, rolls around, even does a few jumping twists, all without losing its balance. Boston Dynamics says the robot can complete a flawless routine 80% of the time. So who knows, maybe we'll have the robot Olympics at some point,
slow
Melissa.
motion. Is there a practical use for that?
It's something. It is creepy.
Well, thanks for that. And have a great night, Richard.
Thank you.